Arizona played Stanford Thursday night. The Wildcats struggled in the first half but were able to come back and win 81-69. Tommy Lloyd, players Christian Koloko and Pelle Larsson spoke with the media after the game. Here's what they had to say.
Well, knew it wasn't going to be easy. So Stanford played well tonight, and it seems like we're kind of, running into a lot of these scenarios where, the team that is next on our schedule has a tough game before us, and then their coaches are good coaches, and they kind of get their guys to respond, and these teams are coming out and playing spirited. So tons of credit to Stanford, but also happy with how our guys responded and played well in the second half. This week obviously we know. That USC game seems like a month ago to me, but it was really less than 48 hours ago, I think. And then we had some travel issues getting back that probably are worse than the Illinois debacle we had, where we had to take Ubers. So we got back really, really, really late, and so we weren't able to do anything yesterday, really. And so I'm just proud of the guys for hanging in there. Yeah, well, they're a team this all year. They've struggled kind of with turnovers and against some pressure defenses, and we were able, luckily, to kind of knock a few balls loose and make some plays because our offense wasn't great in the first half. So that was one of those first halves where you're thankful you're good on offense, because your defense wasn't great, but you're good enough on offense to score, I think, 37 points or something. So it wasn't like you had a bad offensive half and you scored 20. And now you're down 14, So I thought our offense just kind of kept us in there when our defense was trying to figure things out. And then our offense and defense both got a little bit better, especially towards the end of the second half.
We knew they were going to come here and play hard. They just lost by, I think, 20-something against, I don't remember who it was, Cal, I think. So we knew they were going to come here hungry, and that's what they did. They came here, they made all the shots, and they played really hard at the beginning here. Not really. We just play our game, and I felt I was open, and my teammates they found me, so it was nothing the coach asked us to do. We just play our basketball, play good basketball.
It's been really fun here. We've been hot since the beginning of the year, and I think surprised a lot of people. And now it's March. This is what we've been playing for the whole time. So it's finally here. So now it's just time to go.
Late in the second half, there was a scary moment for Arizona when starting guard Dalen Terry went down with a leg injury and had to be helped to the locker room. Terry didn't return to the game, but Tommy Lloyd expects him to be okay.
He's fine, other than the missed layups his coach wasn't happy about. He's got to, fit. Dalen's played so well this year, and I thought he had two shots there, or maybe he got put a little extra mustard on him, and it didn't turn out too well.
Two big three-pointers were hit by Justin Kier that changed the momentum tonight. Tommy Lloyd has been happy to coach him, as Saturday will be Kier's last game at McHale Center.
He's a big energy guy and just kind of the uncle of the team. Like, we got a really young team, so he's the only one that's I guess you could say old in college basketball. So, a lot of experience. He's played his third school, so he's been around and he knows a lot about college basketball. So, just trying to soak up as much as you can from him. He's our backup point guard, you can say, So he comes in with a lot of energy, and I think he's an underrated defender. And pressures up on the other guards a lot, he makes them make mistakes. So I think defensively he's solid, and then you saw today he was making a lot of threes. So.
Oh, and more. He's an awesome kid. I kind of got on him a week ago because I thought that maybe his minutes weren't exactly what he liked, or this, and he wasn't complaining, but I thought maybe he was letting me take his confidence a little bit. And so I just had to tell him, don't let a coach take your confidence. You're a good player. Things happen. And for the rest of your career, you go play overseas, or if you're lucky enough to play in the NBA, you don't get to handpick your minutes. So you got to have a great attitude about it. And when you get your opportunities, take advantage. And so I think ever since we had that talk, he's played a little bit better. And, he was awesome today. I thought he played really well. I didn't look at his line, but, he hit, he had 8 points, but those 2 threes felt like 12. It felt like those were really cool, back-to-back, and he had a great moment and kind of gave us a little bit of a separation. Oh, yeah, we tease him all the time about everything. But he's a really special kid and man, and we're lucky to have had him, and I want to coach him as many games as I can. He's his speed and quickness will really impact the game over there. I think he's got ability to play both guard spots. He's kind of growing as a point guard. And I think more importantly, you look at a lot of these guys like him that go over to Europe and have these 10, 12 years careers, that they're interesting people, and they love meeting people. They love traveling. They don't just look at America as the only way. And, guys like that go over there and are like, you know what, basically my 20s, I'm going to live in a bunch of different countries, and then I'll come back and live in the U.S., after I'm done playing. I think that's it takes a really special person to basically, move away from your family for a potentially long time.
As Arizona gets closer to the postseason, Tommy Lloyd wants his team to steer clear of what he's referred to as rat poison. I'll let him explain it to you.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's always possible. These guys obviously have, they're getting patted on the back a lot, and I was hoping we're, strengthening and gaining our immunity to the rat poison. I'm hoping, because, obviously there's a lot of that out there. And, but again, I'm proud of the guys for how they played in the second half. I mean, I'm not down on them at all, and, just look forward to cleaning some things up and getting back out on the court Saturday. Well, I mean, I'm honest with them. I coach them, and I show them areas they need to get better. And, Ben, his defense wasn't good tonight. He just wasn't. He wasn't. I don't know if it was just a lack of focus, effort, energy, whatever, but it wasn't very good. And for as good a season as he's had, he has to play good on that end of the floor, because we're going to have him out on the floor a lot. So when you're getting ready to start staring down elimination games, everybody's got to bring their best. And one of the concepts we've been talking about is 5 of 5. We need 5 of 5 guys on the court playing with effort, energy, spirited, executing, all that thing. We don't need 3 out of 5 guys. We need 5 out of 5 guys. And I just didn't think we had that at all times tonight.